I know it's early, but I figured I'd record this. This is my 14-day-old set, my Heavy Hold ENBBA set. So it's 14 days old, and she still looks good, but it's time for me to reset her. I normally wash my hair every 5 to 7 days. However, I've had a somewhat hectic schedule, so I knew that I wouldn't be able to keep to that schedule. That was the reason why I also chose to set my hair with the ENBBA Naturals Heavy Hold, the way that I set it. And again, it lasted. Turn around and let you see the back. I did not sleep with the bonnet. I'm not a bonnet sleeper. I used scrunchies toward the end, in the back, but pretty much this is sleeping on a satin pillowcase every day, getting up, shaking, and going on about my business. I am going to reset with the Heavy Hold because I've got a lot of things going on, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to wash my hair in the next 5 to 7 days. So 4 to 5 days, I'm sorry. I'm almost certain it's not going to happen. So I am resetting this. Technically today is 15 days. Yesterday was my 14 days. But it's time to wash my hair. And this is the time that I found to be able to do it. Now, rinsing the product out, my hair is very heavy, as the gels, the ENBBA Natural product seems to just be soaking up that water like it does when you apply the product. So anyway, you see how Raya is just straightening out, running through my fingers through my hair. Not a whole lot of tangles, especially for her to have been set for 14 days. So that's good. Pretty early in the morning here. We got a lot of things to get done, so I decided let me go ahead and try to get this done early. Yesterday I had my granddaughter came to visit, and so after her visit I was not up to wash my hair, so I waited. Not blaming baby girl, just saying I opted to wait to do my hair. So you see, my hair did shrink, but for 14 days, normally it would have been in a more shrunken state. So I like the Heavy Hold, especially when I don't know how my week is going to go, what I'm going to be able to do as far as my hair goes, so to not be worried about it. When I can fit in a wash is a plus. Spending time just rinsing out my hair. You see what it looks like with the water applied and with the water not applied. Yes, there is shrinkage. You never can get away from that, but I'm cool with it. Whatever my hair does. I feel the weight once I put the water on that section of hair that hasn't had any. The hair is soaking up the water. So I'm going to use the Brown Sugar Baby shampoo from CurlMix and the Brown Sugar Baby deep conditioner. Oh, the Brown Sugar Baby shampoo, and then I'm going to use the Honey Hydration shampoo, and then the Brown Sugar Baby deep conditioner today to wash and condition my hair. This might be a little bit of a long video, but you'll see how long it takes me to do my hair, and I am not rushing. I rather enjoy the process than to try to hurry it along. It's part of my self-care. I haven't been able to walk like I normally would. I have a pinched nerve, and so washing my hair is self-care as well, and I'm taking that on. Don't have a lot of tangles, just working through them in the water, and that's good for 14 days. Very good. Got some shed hair coming out. Put it on my grab over here. And I have a few snag nails, so that's why I have the glove on. And going through and getting that shed hair out. And they're long pieces, so it's just shed hair. No breakage. It's so long they keep trying to stay on me. So I know. Just shed hair. I do take time to rinse the product out of my hair. Give some love to the stack section here. That's my more tightly curled area. And I've noticed how my hair has changed for the better since I, started to be on a regular routine with my hair. And use cleaner products in my hair. Being more active, drinking my water, those things are real game changers. I notice when I don't stay as hydrated, I feel a change in my hair. So I try to keep my hydration levels up from the inside out as well. Alright, coming up on about 10 minutes for this rinse. I put some edge control, so I want to make sure I rub in this area too as I'm rinsing. Here. to start washing. Wash Raya. And like I said, I'm going to use the Brown Sugar Baby deep conditioning shampoo. And I gotta prime it. Alright. Get that in there. Smells so good. I like to kind of get down on my edges. Remember I told you put the edge control at the back and my edges. Put a little bit more in here too. Get down to the root. A bit more. But a little bit goes a long way. I just like to, I'm going to do one shampoo with this and then one with the honey hydration, which I love, that shampoo. I'm just trying to concentrate to my root and get down to my scalp. Days of build up. Although I will tell you with this heavy hold combination, I did not have any flakes, none. So that was great and allowed the style to last for longer, where I wasn't irritated with seeing, flaking on my collar or anything like that. So very helpful. Sure, I'm concentrating up here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I am cleansing my hair after 14 days. Actually, today is day 15 of wearing this heavy hold ENBBA Naturals Wash and Go, where I didn't have any flaking. My hair still felt moisturized. I just knew it was time, and it's why so early in the morning I'm trying to get my hair situated, get it done. We got a lot of stuff going on, and so I wanted to kind of get this done. My granddaughter visited yesterday, and I was going to wash yesterday, and I decided to play with her. And then after I was tired, I didn't want to do anything, so I didn't. And I have a pinched nerve, so my little shower chair is coming in handy. That I can sit and wash my hair. So I'm using Brown Sugar Baby from the CurlMix VIP collection. And I am gonna do 2 washes, one with this one and one with the honey hydration. But my hair feels very good. It did not take long. I always rinse it for 10 to 15 minutes. So I rinsed it for 10 minutes today, and then was able to go right in with the shampoo, because as soon as the water hit my hair, it just got elongated, and I could go through it with my fingers uh, to detangle the hair. So that was really good. And I'm going to rinse this out and go to my next shampoo. So I think I got my scalp taken care of. I used some edge control, so I wanted to make sure, like in this area in here, right here, that I get that out. Came out well with the water, but just want to make sure I got that out too. So gonna rinse this out. So I can go in with the Honey Hydration shampoo. The brown sugar baby smells so good. Like baking. Like this time of year. Smells so good. Like a caramel, sweet caramel. If you like that sort of thing. What to do. Rinsing it out. If you are commenting, I don't see anything. But feel free to comment if you like. Have my mirror in the back so I can see if I'm getting it all out. But my hair is white back there, so if you couldn't tell. Anyway. At least it says it's white at the top. It's so funny how I'm salt and pepper or white everywhere except the lower half of my hair. It's still dark. Still dark. Alright, so rear rinse. Try with the other hand just to make sure. We are rinsed. And I'm going to go in with the Honey Hydration. I love this shampoo from CurlMix. The Honey Hydration, the moisturizing shampoo. And I just realized when I was pumping, I have some shed hair in my hand, so I'm pulling that out. There's the shampoo. And go back in. I like to get it to my root, my scalp. I like to concentrate it. How I like to apply it. Do whatever you want on your own head. This is what I like to do to mine. And I'm just gonna work that shampoo down this time. So we can get to the end and then it's a scalp massage. Oh my gosh, it feels good. I'm just holding my hair taut so I can, get to the scalp. I must have a little bit of a snag on one of these nails because, we're in there with this hand. Coming back out, it snagged a little bit, the hair. So I like to do that. Work the shampoo down. And, massage that scalp. scalp massages are so good for blood flow too. Alright, next section. Going through here. And then I'm going to get up in there. Alright, that's all done. Let's work on this section. The same here. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I didn't have to cook. Normally we don't cook, we go somewhere. But we stayed home and cooked something small. Put up our Christmas tree. We haven't finished decorating it, but it's up and it has lights on it, so that's a plus. And I have a pinched nerve, so I went to start to put some of the stuff on the tree, but my husband wasn't here, so I didn't want to get on the ladder with nobody here and something happened, so I did not do that. And I'm working this conditioner through, the shampoo down. I don't like to have tangles or anything. I think because of how I was manipulating the hair. And the curls are tighter back here too. They bunch up a little more. I'm just kind of working it through to the end. And I think I've reached the back, so we are done with that one. And we're going to rinse this out. So I'm clocking it at about 12 minutes for my shampoo. Not that I'm rushing or anything like that. It was about 10, 11 minutes to rinse my hair. So I want to make sure it's clean. And I'm going to deep condition, but not like under a heat cap, but I'm going to use deep conditioner. But condition my hair. And I'm going to use the brown sugar baby for that too. But the hair feels so good. Even with my glove hand. The smoothness which is going through. I love how that honey hydration makes my hair feel. It's a great moisture shampoo. Feels good after not washing my hair for 15 days, so this is not the norm for me. But life is lifing and it's not the norm right now, so I'm rolling with it. Not complaining, I'm just explaining. Shea hair coming out. And thank you for watching, the 2 people that I see that are watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you if you're following me and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Even if you haven't, I appreciate you. Because you didn't have to be up here watching me. Rinsing out Raya, she looks good. Nice and healthy. I have my curly cut appointment. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. I don't have to go out of town on the 8th. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might need to reach out to reschedule. Just in case. Feels good. shed hair on my lap. I don't like your water in my eye. Your hair on my thumbs. Long hairs everywhere. But she hasn't been washed in 15 days, so make sure I get up in here. My hair is dense, very dense. High density hair, and you gotta be careful. You think it's out and it's not. So just making sure I have rinsed all the product out. I don't want any shampoo in my hair when I'm trying to go to condition it. Alright, so that's it. And so let me fill my water bottle up. Then I can turn off the water. When I'm doing my conditioning. So I just take and put some water. And my little squirt water bottle that I've had since I used to dye my hair. I think I used to mix the dye in here. I had that. So that's what I use. And I am going to use the Brown Sugar Baby Deep Conditioner by CurlMix. It's a detangling deep conditioner. It smells so good. Wish we had smell-o-vision. And this is what it looks like, nice and thick. So a little goes a long way, and I gotta be careful not to get water in here. So we just kind of prop that up and apply it at my ends and work the conditioner up the strands. Smells so good. And there are my shed hairs. Easily coming out there. A little bit more, then I'm gonna add some water to that section. More on this side. Start at the bottom here and work my way up this section. And it smells like toasted marshmallows. Not burnt, just toasted. Okay. So I am working the Brown Sugar Baby Deep Conditioner into this section. And you see when you add water to it, it's a concentrated product. That's all you need. And it's water soluble, so I can go through with my fingers. It's a detangling deep conditioner, and that shed hair is coming right on out of these strands too. So here's the shed hair. And again, this is 15-day-old hair. So there. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this section. And then I'll twist it away so I can get to the next section, so I won't be mixing up hair. But working it through. And I'm going to put that away. Love these CurlMix clips. Alright, so I'm going to my next section right here. And some more conditioner. It's Brown Sugar Baby Detangling. I think I'm gonna start on this side right here at the bottom and bring some of this hair into it. Just a little, like I said, goes a long way once I add some water to this. It'll spread more, so. I am working in my conditioner, and I'm gonna put a little bit more conditioner before I add some water to this section. This is the Brown Sugar Baby Detangling Conditioner. I use the Brown Sugar Baby shampoo, deep conditioner shampoo. This is 15-day-old wash and go. It's the ENBBA Naturals Heavy Hold wash and go. It held up for all that time. I did not reapply product. I did not sleep in a bonnet. I'm not a bonnet sleeper. There's more shit here. I'm not a bonnet sleeper. I sleep on a satin pillowcase. So that's what I did. Got up and just went walking each morning. I put my hair in scrunchies, sometimes to keep it out of the way when I was walking. And my hair, I don't know if any of you use the ENBBA Naturals products, but I noticed that when I would use the topper over top of my other wash and goes, and I went out and walked, if it was humid outside or if there was any moisture in the air, my hair would go limp. And it scared me the first time it did it. I was like, what's going on? But when I got back in the house, I would remove the scrunchies, and if I didn't have anywhere to go, I just let it dry. If I did, I would pull out the hair dryer to dry my hair. So once I add this water, that conditioner just spreads like butter. Anyway, so I would come back in, and what would happen was, if I was going somewhere immediately, I would blow dry it. If I was staying in the house, I'd let it air dry, and then the curls would plump right back up. And it was amazing. Once I learned that, I didn't get concerned anymore when I went outside to do my walks. But it was amazing. And that conditioner feels amazing in my hair. So I'm going to add some water on this other side too, so I can detangle first with my fingers, and then I'm going to come in with my tool. But you see how once I start to add some water to that conditioner, didn't use a ton of it. I used to before the other conditioners, and then I realized I'm just overusing product. These are concentrated products, so I don't have to do that. I just need to add some water. Since it's a water-soluble product and it spreads with no problem. So I'm just gonna be careful and work through that tangle to get those shed hairs out of there. 15-day-old hair, I'm expecting shed hair. So pulling out this section of shed hair to ball it back up so I can get it in there. And I'm gonna rinse my hand only because that shed hair has some the shed hair that I had in the holder that I just rinsed, put together, had some shampoo on it. And I don't want the shampoo on here. So, anyway. Just going through and just working this conditioner in to my hair. And I'm going to come on this section and start with my tool, which will be the unbrush. I like it. Works just fine in my hair. Goes through. And we are detangled that section. I used to have to use smaller sections, but I have gotten better with that. So I'm just twisting this up and get it out of the way. Nice and detangled. And put the shit here in a new space. Alright, and I'm going to section this off. I'm going to look at the back too, see what I got going on. Move my finger to separate that, and I will clip this off. And add some water to this section. And finger detangle. Be gentle with your hair. I know it looks like I'm being rough, but I'm not. Being gentle. Getting these shed hairs. Loving how my hair is feeling with the conditioner. And smooth it. And I'm going to come in with this detangler brush. Okay. Really detangle. Run my fingers through again. I'm not getting any snags. Feels good. And we get the few shed hairs that came out with that finger. Detangle it. And I'm going to separate this into two sections because it has a part of my top white section in there, and it decides it wants to do what it wants to do, so I have to be very diligent in adding my conditioner, detangling, as well as when it comes to my styler, getting that area smoothed out and worked in with the product, because I used to rush when it got to the back top portion of my hair, and I always had extra frizzy hair, so it was, you know, always me not being patient and working the product into my hair. So I've learned that, and now I do things a little differently. So I'm gonna add some water over here. This will be the last section. I just put conditioner in there, but I didn't add the water or finger detangle it or anything, just got it in there. So here, just working it through. And when you're watching this on the replay, you can always just fast forward to the parts you're most interested in. But I feel it's helpful to show my process. You can see what I do. Not to say what I do works for you, but you know, you'll know how I did it and how I achieved the results that I received. And everybody goes at different speeds, and everybody's hair is different, so you have to adapt whatever you're doing to your lifestyle and to the way you want to show up. So this is just for me in the sense of how, what my lifestyle is going on right now. That's why I'm going to do another heavy hold set, because I don't know the next time I'll be able to wash my hair. And I like the results that I received and the longevity of it. So that's why I am doing a repeat, because it'll just make my life easier right now. And I also had fallen and I caught myself with my hand, and so I also couldn't wash my hair because this hand was not very cooperative. And I feel it on certain things, but this is better than it was, so it allowed me to let my hand recover and heal. Okay, so you see that? This is the brown sugar baby. It's just a little bit of this, but adding water activated this product, and look at her. Nice and covered and smooth, and I love it all. So I'm going to just add that over here to this section. All this is done in the back, and we're going to work on this section, the last section. So this just has the brown sugar baby in it, but no added water. And I'm going to do that now. Add some water, because it helps to distribute the conditioner and helps me to detangle with this brown sugar baby, detangling conditioner. So, and I'm so she's full of water now, and see that conditioner is just going, spreading through this hair. Where I feel so good. So just you see that shed hair? That's a nice few strands coming up out of there. Let me just ball it up so I can get it on here. Okay. But this is 15-day-old hair. Oh, I didn't put my watch on, but I can see how long. I think I have to return a rental car this morning, so I'm trying to make sure I get her done and out of the way before we have to do that. And this hair, oh, she feels good. And in the conditioner, she looks great. You see that? This was a great set. It did not have, you know, bad repercussions on my wash either, because this is about the amount of time it takes for me when I'm doing it every 4 to 5 days to, whoop, I see hair, and I don't want to put it in my head. See this shit here. So I want to put it back in there. But Doing really well. Really well. Okay. I do have a snag nail over here. So I better stop raking with that one. Rake with this one instead. And then I'm gonna separate the bottom half off and detangle it so it can be twisted together. Let's see. There you go. Separate that off. And the clip there. So detangles like butter. Because that finger detangling really did it, but you know, come back with my tool and I'm just trying to make sure I got all that hair goes up here. Okay. This section, it's one of those sections I have to work on as well. As long as I work the product in, the definition will be there. So again, I will do the same kind of set where I concentrate on defining the hair so that I can get as many days out of this wash and go as possible. So I won't get my volume immediately. Because my hair wants to be voluminous from the start, but the ENBBA Heavy Hold holds it down along with the OG topper to keep it looking good for, I dare say, 15 days, since today was the 15th day, and she still looks good, but I need to wash her. Alright. Just working my way up. Do that on the top too. On the side. Looks like a war zone in here. I dare say, if yours doesn't look like a war zone, you're not doing it right. Oh my goodness, conditioners everywhere. Okay. Alright, so there. She is conditioned. She is smooth and detangled. Let's see this section, my front section. Oh, don't forget again. This has a finger on it. But look at that hair. So I'm gonna do that in 2 sections. Just pull it apart. Flip that back. Add that product back. Making sure I get that top part too, because the bottom is detangled. Making sure it's going from the top to the bottom. And now, this. Let's see. Put that in a twist. conditioner on the back of this, so I want to get it off. To the side. There. And twist that up. Make sure you get all the hairs. You see, I didn't use a ton of conditioner, but it coated my hair once I added that water, and we love to see it. So, thoroughly conditioned, detangled, and I'm going to clean up my war zone a little bit. You should see my skirt totally covered in conditioner. The walls. Get this hair out of the brush. And then I try to use my fingers from this point on when I do the styler, because I noticed that when I put a brush in my hair, a tool in my hair, when using the ENBBA topper or I use the light hold, I noticed that I had my hair shrunk up even more. So this is what came out of the brush. And just rinsing my grabber just in case I have to touch this. I don't want products to be in that hair. You know, like conditioner, shampoo that can get back on. I don't know what I do. I thought a big thing my hair fell, it did. Okay. I'm just rinsing it off. Just got to clean up a little bit because I don't want any of the shampoo or conditioner to be on anything that I use moving forward. So this is the hair that was in my grabber. But that's unique to me. And that's 15 days worth of shed hair too. So I think that's very good. It almost looks like my, you know, regular, if I did 7 days or something, so that's what it looks like. So, I'm doing good. That's the way I look at it. Get this off my face. Alright, so, now I'm going to go ahead and rinse. I'm going to rinse with the twist in. And I'm just rinsing them off. Clips as I pick them out. So because I want the longevity and I don't want the volume immediately, what I do when I use the ENBBA Heavy Hold is I'm going to rinse my hair, twist it back up. I'll put it under a plastic cap so it'll hold some water, but I don't want a ton of water, you know, like in there first. I want to get the gel in there, and then I add water. And that seems to give me the set that I'm looking for. I've done this successfully several times, so I know that that's what works for me for what I'm trying to achieve. So that's the route I'm going. So we have rinsed that section. mix that back up. I want to make sure I got all the conditioner out. I can rinse and not untwist it, but this is just what we're doing today. Okay, so there's that twist. Let me get the rest of this side over here. Around. I just want to make sure, if I was doing it where I was going to add water for each section, it wouldn't matter to me. I would just rinse the twist and not worry about them untwisting them. But because I'm going to go straight onto that hair, I'm going to go straight onto that hair with the gel. I want to make sure I've gotten all the conditioner out, and I don't want to have to add any water until I'm ready to add the water. So I'm going to go back to those other two as well, but this one started to come loose, so it's like, let me work through that one. I just want to open up the hair, make sure I'm getting all the conditioner. I don't want to leave any behind. That one there, and get this last one on this side. Feels good. Join those two together. Alright, so and then I'm going to take this one. So I know that that bottom back is done. Now, just need to work on this side. Uh-oh. Cheerleading. Alright, so now lift it forward. Water's starting to run clear. It's a good sign. So now I'll work on one at a time. There's that all. Okay. Take that one on loose by itself. Make sure I got all the conditioner. And then I'll twist it back up. Same with people. And they feel thoroughly rinsed too. I'll use the other hand just to make sure there's no conditioner. I'll rinse these two together. Alright. That's all done. And I'm going to put this as one big twist. I normally do that one last anyway. So, we have everything rinsed. I'm going to put my shower cap on to preserve whatever water I have in the hair. And now we're going to start with the, oh, let me fill my water bottle up. Okay, so I fill my water bottle up. And, oh, you know what, I should have, I didn't think about it, but I was thinking about taking the heavy hold and putting it in something because it's very thick and it starts to get harder to pump out of the pump. But we'll see what it does for me this time. So, I'm going to start with this lower section. So, you see how it doesn't have, you know, a lot of water in the hair. I'll come closer, see if you can see that. It's water in there, but it's not a lot of water. And that seems to work better for me. So, here's the base heavy hold. One. And I'll correct something I said. She said start with 2 pumps. However, that's not what she said. I don't know where I got that from. But starting with 2 pumps worked for me. Okay? So there is 2 pumps. I'm going to emulsify it a little in my hand. And then I'm gonna go in to this hair and I'm just working it in. And again, whatever water it finds, it's like it's like a heat seeking missile and goes for that water to lock it into my hair. So somebody asked me, I think, what do I, let me see what this says. What do I, could I compare the Heavy Hold to the Uncle Funky's, but I really don't think I could because I would never use, the Uncle Funky's would take my hair to dry forever, let me say that. And this does not. And so you see I'm just working in what was there, and look at how the hair is clumping. And that's why I like to just go in first with the gel and just work it through. And I'm trying to make sure I go all the way up to the top. I leave that off sometimes, but I've since learned, so now I do better at reminding myself to do that. And do you see how the hair is clumping together? Water really helps spread the product. However, if I put it on soaking wet hair, I find that my volume comes faster. I still have definition, but the volume comes faster, and I don't. I'm gonna do, I think, another pump. So there is another pump right there. And the base of it doesn't need it as much as the white hairs that's at the top. And now I want to make sure I get those ends. So there is that section. Again, this is the section that I'm always more concerned about, like right there. So then that top portion, I am going to add some more. To that portion. Okay, water. Not noisy down there. And look at that clumping. Beautiful. So now I'm going to add a little water to that section. And it clumps even more. See those clumps? Beautiful. And then I'm going to smooth there. And I'm going to go ahead and with the ENBBA. I got a little bit left in this top, and I keep telling myself you need to use that. Oop. So that's what I'm gonna do. Pull it off of here. So this is what I pulled off to finish off of that bottom. I'm just smoothing that in, making sure I get those, and I'm working it through. Instead of using a tool, I'm using my fingers like as a smoothing motion like that is when I do the tool. Look at that. So I'm just going to twist this up because it has everything on it. Let it kind of marinate together as I go on to the next section. I normally I'll get out and go get something to eat, but I don't have time for all that, so that section is done. And I'm going to put it under there. And get the other section. Oh. So I have two sections here, one up here, one down here. Start with that top section. Sometimes you gotta wait for the pump to come back up to go in with 3 to that top section because I already know it has a lot of white hair. So there is my 3 up here. This is just what works for me. Now that I have corrected you guys that she did not say start with 2 pumps, maybe a half a pump. It all depends on what type of hair you got. But I know I've used this enough that this ratio works for me. For what I'm looking for. Normally, if I'm not trying to go this long, I probably wouldn't use as much, but this works for me. I'm just trying to make sure I get that gel up here and working it in before I add water. This works. Look at that. And got some shea hair come out. I'm gonna just use one more pump. Getting those ends. To add some water to this and work it through. And I do have a snag nail because it keeps, be careful with this hand. Definitely on this nail. And look at that hair. Beautiful. Those clumps are beautiful. And just dry my hand off and going in. Oh, I'm sorry. Got some of this over here. I'll get some of that out of the bottom. See if I can get my finger in here. Coming. Maybe I should use my pinky maybe. The glove finger is pushing it back up in there. This is so thick. Come on. It's right there. There it is. Okay, it came on the side of the bottle and everything. Okay. So it's all over my glove, but you get the gist. I just want to get it all out of that bottle. And that's probably like a pump. What I just pulled out of there. So we're going to just twist that section up. And it's out of the way and done. bottle. See, the hair is pretty, it's damp. It's not soaking wet. That's one. And that's two. It's the darker color hair at the bottom too. The other side I had more of that white hair sitting in that portion of the hair, how I parted it off. It should have been in two portions, but it was one. Just making sure I'm working it through. Being careful about that snag nail on that. This is two. And let's see a little. I'm just going to work it through. And I'm going to put one more. A half of one because I had some on the side. So this is some I had on the side of my hand, and then this is what I just pumped out. Again, I don't see any comments. If somebody's commenting, I don't see that. That's beautiful, and I'm going to add in some water. Now how it's pumping. Oh, that's part of the top. I was like, what's going on there? But there is the clumpage, and we are going to get the rest of the nail for my glove. Try my hands, and now I'm going to use the up to the pump from here. And that's how much came out. And I'm going to smooth this in the ends and work my way up. And that'll be it for this section. So I just added the ENBBA topper, the OG topper, on top of the heavy hold. And look at that. It's beautiful. I'm going for longevity of this set for more than 7 days. Probably a repeat of the 14 days, only because my life is a little hectic right now. So that's what we're doing. So that section is done. I'll go ahead and do this right here. What I got left on my hands, and now we're going in with 2 pumps. I want to keep repeating myself in the sense that I told you guys on the video that she said 2 pumps, and that's 2 pumps right there. To start with 2 pumps, I don't know where I got that from. I thought I did get it from the directions, but it does not say that. But for me, that works. So I'll just append it to say, for me, I start with 2 pumps. For you, this is a thick gel. If you use the heavy hold gel, maybe start with a half a pump and then work your way up if you see you need more. I already know that I'm coming back in with more, so that's probably why I start with 2 pumps. Excuse me. So it sucks up the water. Like as soon as whatever water I have in my hair, it's going right for it. And I learned this side tricked me before. It's like, oh, that's good. And then I had to, I had dried it, and once it was dried, I had to go back in and wet it back up and put more product in it. Because this is like my It's a lot of white hair over here, and it was not having it. So now I know. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because I know better now. So there is that section. Now we're going to add some water to it. Not a ton, but I had no flaking for those 15 days, because today is day 15. Now that right there will make me add some, oh, but I'm going to put the topper on, so I'm good. Those white hairs will get me every time. But also marinating the product in your hair, or in my hair, helps too. So the pump was still down. So it gave me that little itty bit there that you can see. But I'm pulling the pump up so I can get a full pump. And I dropped it, but it didn't drop the... So that was a partial pump, and that's a full pump. And looking at the bottom, point to motion up to the top. And I got no flakes or anything like that. Now whatsoever. So I like the way that looks. I'm gonna twist it up and get it out the way. Let it marinate while I finish the other side. The back and this side is done. Get on there. And work on this bottom. Side is a little tricky sometimes. All right, so there. There it is. Damp hair and 2 pumps. This is what it looks like with no product, and now this is what it's looked like with product but not added the water. So get this smooth in here. That's with product but no added water. 2 pumps. Again, if you're making comments, I do not see any, so I'm assuming you're not making any comments. Looks good. I'm just going to add like a half of a pump. It's like a half. For that top white hair before I add my water. I don't think I added water on back and check it out. In that front section, I don't think I did add water. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think I just went in with the, I like how it's clumping together. Now, drop the bottles. Give me that. The curl brace holding gel is what I dropped. And I'm putting a pump in that section. Making sure I rub it through. Just getting into the strands and into the circle. I think I'm going to shake today. We'll see. Can't remember if shaking gives me larger clumps or smaller clumps. I think I want larger clumps, so if I shake and they're small, I'll just have to go back and redefine. Alright, I know a portion of this goes to the back, but we're going to do this all together. So there's a big fat portion right there. And we're going to go with 3 pumps off the back of the heavy hold. So there is 3 pumps of the heavy hold. Making sure I get it all the way to the base, splitting that hair open, working it through, that product in to my strands. Not using a tool and doing this with my hand actually helps to keep my curls elongated. I noticed that when I use the brush on my hair, it draws up, and that was when I used the light hole as the base, the ENBBA light hole, and I used the heavy hole. So I learned from that, and I don't use a tool. I just use my fingers now, and it stays more elongated. I see that hair, but I can't reach it. Oh, there it is. It's like I saw it. So, there. So that's 3, but I'm going to go in with 1 more pump because my hair is white in this section. And it's a lot of hair. Part of this was supposed to be back there too, so. This is before I add water, so I'm just trying to get the product in this section, smooth in as much as possible. Make sure I'm concentrating on that top portion that I always seem to leave out, so I have to talk it through to remind myself to do it. And so that's what it looks like with no added water. And now we're going to add some water to this section and smooth smooth some more. Again, the directions say start with a half to a full pump, not 2 like I said, but for me 2 works. So that's why I start there. I don't know why I said that's what she said. Maybe I was confused. I think maybe the light hold is what I got it confused with. But anyway, that's not what she tells you to do. It's what works for me. So that hair belongs in this clip here. It's clumping together really nicely. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in this was a pump and a half. Stay in there. A pump and a half of the topper. Working from the bottom and in a ponytail motion. And then just kind of smoothing it in. I didn't have any clumps, any flakes, or anything like that with any of the sets that I did with the heavy hold. I attribute that to working in this product, taking that time to work in the product, smoothing it into my strands. So there's that. And I'm going to twist that up and get it out of the way. Let it marinate like the rest of it is marinating. I'm taking out that shed hair. And I'm going to clip this away. And I'm going to add that back under the bag too. And it just exposed this front section. My last piece. So, you see, damp hair. Almost dry hair. But I'm not going to add water first to it because for me, it has allowed me to get the definition and longevity I'm looking for. This is probably more like 2.5 pumps because, you know, the thing wasn't coming all the way back up of the heavy hold. And I'm going to do it like a ponytail motion. Working it up into my strands. I really feel where I fell on this hand with this front section. Maybe how I'm holding it. And then there. Oh, see, I got a snag on this nail, and I gotta remember not to be breaking down my hair with that nail. So that's good. But we want better. Just trying to make sure the pump is getting up. So yeah, it's like 2 full pumps right there. And I always put more in the front of my hair than anywhere else. I have a streak of, you know, white hair and gray hair on the sides, on the front. And this white hair requires a little more finessing. Let's see. So this is the total of 4 pumps, and I think I did 4 in a section back here. So we're gonna go with one more pump over here. In this section, concentrating up here. And I'll rake with the glove hand. Oh, be careful. That's okay. add some water. This section help me smooth it in. Just clump the hair more. But I feel like because I put it on the damp hair, it allows the gel to penetrate the strands, and then the water can seal it in. No science major or anything like that. That's just my hypothesis. Whatever it is, it works. It has been working. Because this was a 15-day-old wash and go, and still looked like I could hold on to it. But for the health of my hair, I needed to wash it. But sometimes life's. And it's good to know that you have something that you can use to, get you through it. I love the fact that there are so many ingenuitive, creative Black people out there making things for us to use. So kudos to CurlMix and ENBBA for what they have done, because they have made my hair care process so much better. And I'm talking about those because those are the products I'm using today. So there is that. There are so many more out there. This is what works for me. Beautiful. Alright, I guess I lost that for a moment. It told me it was reconnecting. See that long shitty? Alright, so now I think I'm just one more for good measure, because this is my front and I don't want it to trick me, and it's your money shot, right? This hair is in your face and it gets manipulated more than everything else. So that's two sections together, so I think I'm doing good there. That's my stripe. If I were to part my hair right in the middle, that would go this way and this would come over here. This will come over here. Alright, so then there we added water, and now we're gonna add actually I'm gonna add a little bit more water, and then I'll add, since I added one more pump, and then I'll add the OG topper. There's that. Keep my hand off, and I'm gonna go with 2 pumps of the topper. Okay. There is 2 pumps of the topper. And come in with the ponytail motion. Same way I apply the heavy hold. Down 2 strands. Make sure I pay attention to those ends. I add water at the end too, so she has not seen her last bit of water. So I think what I'm going to do is shake her. So we'll take down all the other sections. and shake. Shake Raya. Since the back has marinated, front just hasn't, so I have to give her a little more extra love. And then let me see if this is where I want to keep the part. I always forget I should be doing that. Should be doing that in my conditioner, but I'm not. So, or I didn't. My comb. See if that's what I want to do. Do that part a little deeper. I'm not going to define this hair. I defined it the last time, but I don't know if I'm going to define it this time. Let me rub this together. See how this is clumping. And put a clamp over here. And a clamp. Let's see this. What is that? Oh. Maybe. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that's not really the way it is now. Put a clamp there. Put a clamp here. I'm going to be out of frame, but I'm going to kind of stand up and try to shake. Let's see if that works. Turn my chair a little bit. Let's see what we do. Okay, let me get my chair back in place. Sorry. Move around here. Maneuver. Sit back down and let's see what we're looking like in the back. I'm trying to see from the mirror what I did. Maybe I was a little too violent with her. Let's see. Yeah, I think shaking gives me smaller clumps. Hold on. I might have made a boo-boo. I maybe need to define her. Hold on, let me just see. Let me add my water and see. I defined her the last time, my 2 seconds. I did not shake. I need to try to see what she's looking like in the back. I may need to define this portion right here, and then I could leave the rest alone. I like to define that going back. So let me see. I'm just trying to correct my boo-boo of shaking. So I want the hair to be more clumped, not tiny clumps. So that's taking a little bit longer, but I got the time. Okay, so then I do always try to define the top and have it, hold on, some of these back pieces, just clumping it together more. And I can tell by looking in the mirror back there. So I'm gonna take this section, and I got that snag my finger. Okay. Just some bigger clumps. Just smoothing it together. Okay, I think that's better. And then, okay. Make sure it's smoothed down to the end of the hair. Hold on, pull that down some. Let's see. Now I'm gonna take a little water. Move that together. And there's that. This last piece right here. I only make that go back. I'm gonna see about what it does going to the side. Let it go on back. See. Then define this, because when it looks like that, that scares me. this closer and get some more water on it. Oh yeah, I remember now. When I did not define this section, it did something crazy too. So, let's see. So now remember, no shaking. But it was a good experiment for me to figure it out again. So now I know. And then let me add some water to the back. Oh, looks like. So I think this is what we're going with. Hold on, I'm just looking. I'll try to scoot down and show you the back. There is the back. I think I like it. And I will make sure to come back and let you see what she looks like. Whoop, she had hair. When I finish under the dryer, I'm going to go under the hooded dryer. And then I will diffuse. But with this set, it's been doing well just under the hooded dryer. So I have an intake dryer. So I use the hairnet to put over my hair so that the intake dryer does not suck my hair up. So it kind of conforms to the net while I'm under the dryer, but that's fine for me. And then I shake it when I use my diffuser to open up the hair. So maybe I'll come back and show you how I diffuse it, so you can see the final results. Thank you for sticking in with me. Those two that were faithful throughout the whole thing, coming in and out, I really appreciate you. If you like this type of content, let me know. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.